Thursdays can be a little crazy sometimes, and it's especially crazy today for a good reason though. But Thursday nights, our friends always come over. Well, Josh always comes over. We used to have another friend, well, we still have a friend. His name is Austin, and his brother Alec would come over every other week, but they recently moved away to Florida. And that's a little bit long of a commute to come and see us every Thursday or every other Thursday. So we still chat with them and stuff, but it's hard because, you know, they're not here anymore. But Josh still comes over every Thursday. Josh is like a brother to us, I think. He's more of like a brother and a best friend than anything. He's over here all the time. He watches our dogs for us. We go out to the ranch and see him because he's currently living at the ranch. We just like love our friendship with Josh. So he's coming over tonight, and we usually have dinner and like play with the dogs, and then they play video games, or we actually play this game called I think it's called Overcooked. I always get the name wrong, but it's on the Nintendo Switch, and it's really fun, but we're on a super hard level that we can't beat. Or we will watch a video that I've just edited for Easy Eats. Josh is the other Easy Eats guy. It's Robbie, Josh, and I. So we just always have a lot of fun, and that's on Thursday nights. Typically on Thursday days, I'm just kind of like cooking dinner and getting things ready for the night. But today we're actually going to IKEA with my mother-in-law to look at some new kitchen tables. So first of all, please excuse all the towels on the floor. That would be Avery Madeline. And the reason for most of the mess in this house is Avery Madeline. Oh Lord. Anyway, so when we moved everything around in this house, which I don't know if I actually talked about, I can't remember. But anyway, we moved a lot of things around in this house, and this is actually our entryway table that we moved, and it folds out to make like a table or a desk, but it's not very sturdy, and I'm just really afraid it's gonna break at any point. So we're gonna be looking for a new kitchen table. Hopefully one day, probably not anytime soon, we're gonna put an island in here, but that's not coming anytime soon, and we do need a new table. So we're gonna go to IKEA and just get an option that's not super expensive but will work. And so that's on the agenda for today. I also, come on lighting. I also want to go to the hospital to walk the track. I mentioned a while back that our neighborhood has been going through some criminal activity lately, and a couple weeks ago I stopped walking in the neighborhood because I walked one time and saw two people in, which this is kind of like being stereotypical or like drawing conclusions before I know anything, but they were wearing all black with their hoodies up. It was like 80 to 90 degrees outside. They had masks up to their eyeballs, not over their nose, like here, up to their eyeballs, and they just really gave me the creeps. And so I decided not to walk in the neighborhood anymore, just because it only takes one time. So we walk at the track now at the hospital. So we may go do that this morning, and then I'll bring her home, get her down for a nap, probably take a bath because it'll be really hot, and then we'll go to IKEA this afternoon. But anyway, I just figured I would give you the lowdown of what's gonna happen today. Excuse me, are you going shopping? Oh goodness. Ave, excuse me? Oh yeah. Avery, can you dance? Can you dance? Yeah, that's a dance. That's her dance. It's so funny to me. You really getting into it? She'll jam to anything too. Avery, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible. No. Up. And she's starting to walk really, really well. Really, really well now. It's so fun to watch her. Well, even at 10 o'clock in the morning, it is extremely hot outside. Ave almost fell asleep in the car on the way home. I was like shaking the car seat. Anybody who saw me probably thought I was nuts. I was singing as loud as I could, yelling. Sorry for the angle. So I'm gonna go take her upstairs. Yeah. Whoa! Are you okay? Yeah. I'm gonna change her diaper and put her down for a nap. And then I may take a shower because I'm soaking wet in sweat. Soaking wet in sweat. Well, we're eating lunch before we go to IKEA. Look, Robbie, she likes carrots.
Yummy.
For dinner last night, we had chicken pot pie. So she's having some chicken pot pie. And this kid I don't know what it is. She loves salad. I've been doing salad kits for dinner, or for lunches, and she always points at mine, so I just put some on her plate. She's actually made a pretty big dent in what I gave her, because I gave her what was left of the salad kit today. You like salad? You like salad? Do you like salad? I do too. Whoa. Let's see.
Do you like the elephant?
You want the elephant?
Is that your elephant?
You can have it, Abe.
You can have. Would you like an elephant?
Here, let's see. Ah. Look, she's trying to put her head on it. That's what she does when it's nap time. Here, let's move this bar out of the way and you can hold it. There you go. Now hold the elephant, Abe. Oh, the elephant. Oh, play with the ear. Oh my goodness, I apologize for the straps. It is so hot. It is currently 92 degrees, I think. That's what my car says. It's probably a little cooler than that just because it's reading the hood of my car and I have a dark vehicle. But it is so stinking hot outside. We just walked from the exit to our car and we're already sweating. Okay, so what we decided to do was we did not buy a table today, which I am glad about because I wouldn't want to buy a table if we're eventually going to put in an island in like less than a year anyway, and I don't know if that's going to be the timeline. But the cool thing is that I didn't know is that IKEA actually will plan kitchens for you. They'll put in cabinets, they'll put in granite, I mean they put in like nice stuff too. So I think Robbie and I are going to come here for a date night one night and do kind of like we did with our closet. I'll link that video up above because that's actually a pretty cool process too, and plan out our kitchen and see if it's something that we'd be interested in doing. But we're gonna drive home, so it's only gonna take us about 30 minutes. I think I'm probably gonna stop and get a Sonic drink because I know she's gonna fall asleep and I want to extend her nap just a little bit if I can. So all right, I need to cool down in here, use my butt cooler. Okay, so surprisingly, Avery did not fall asleep on the way home. So when I realized that, I quickly rushed home so that I could get her a good nap and I could do other things that I needed to do. I'm gonna put you in my cabinet, hopefully you'll stay. I'm currently making supper. And she took a good nap. Anyway, so before you can do anything, you have to speak with an expert in the store. And you have to schedule that online. Hold on, I gotta look at my recipe for tonight. Okay, so for dinner, whoa. So for dinner, we're having taco stuffed peppers, and I'm making, I don't know why, but I'm making 8 servings worth. I mean, we'll definitely eat the leftovers for lunches this week, and you know, we can even freeze some of it. But, so the first thing that I'm doing is I have to get these tenders, so I'm gonna put them in a microwave safe pan, put them in the microwave with some water for just like, I don't know, I'm not even actually sure. While I'm doing that, I have my meat browning next to me. Anyway, so I went online to go and like set a time so that we could go for a date night. And what do you know, both Round Rock and the Live Oak locations don't have any availability until at least, because I stopped checking at this point, at least November of 2022. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, we are not gonna wait that long. So I guess that kind of throws out that idea. Now I know we do want to redo our kitchen eventually and like redo all countertops. That was just a way for us to get an island, I think. But I think maybe we need to talk to somebody who specializes in cabinets. There's a place here in New Braunfels, and I think it's actually a chain. It's called Kitchen Tune-Up, and they'll do your cabinets and your countertop. We don't need new cabinets, they just need to be painted, and we were gonna do that ourselves. We just need somebody to do our countertops and make us an island. So I don't know, but I was kind of disappointed and kind of defeated when I checked and there was like absolutely no times to go in and speak with anyone, and for at least a year and a half now. Because if it's taking that long to even like get an appointment to go in and speak to them, imagine how backed up they are as far as like getting parts and like cabinets and all that kind of stuff out to you. It's probably out by a lot, so it's okay. I was not completely sold on IKEA. I like IKEA for some things, but there are definitely some things that you buy from IKEA that you can tell it's cheaper quality. You know, you definitely pay for what, you definitely get what you pay for, as far as like you're not paying a lot, so it's not that great of quality. We have not found that to be the case with our IKEA PAX closet, but you never know, so that's kind of sad, kind of frustrating. But I think I'm gonna talk to this kitchen tune-up place and see what they say. These are really good bell peppers. Very green. I mean, they're green bell peppers, but they are like very vibrant. That's a good word. Okay, so sorry, the lighting is so bad. So here's my taco meat, almost done. Once it's done, I will drain it and add some Fiesta taco seasoning to it and some water, let that thicken up. Then I'll add some salsa, some light sour cream, and some cheese. And then I'll stuff my peppers with it, cover it with more cheese, and throw it in the oven for 20 minutes on 350. Shotzi, do you wanna go play ball? Do you wanna go play ball?
You wanna go play ball? What are you doing to me?
I know. Do you wanna go outside and play ball? Whoa.
You wanna go now?
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else.